Hi, this is Joanie Marks, and I want to welcome you to my next aha moment with Joanie. And these are pretty much unscripted, and they're my observations of the world around me. And today I want to talk about that for myself, and surely for a lot of people, the inability to change the past. If only what we had wanted could have worked out, or if we had done it differently, or if we could have, should have thought about it differently, it would have turned out differently. I think this is, as the actor in me, this happens a lot when you walk out of auditions, you go, oh my God, why didn't I do it that way? But what we need to understand, and what I need to understand, is that it is impossible to change the past. It is what it is, and it cannot be changed. And as Maya Angelou said, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. So instead of getting hung up with doing better, having to do better, if you just accept that whatever happened in the past is over, it will give you energy to look forward to where you are and what things you can do in the now. And this was so famously said by an 11th century philosopher. And what he said was, the moving finger writes, and having writ, moves on. Nor all your piety nor wit can lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all your tears wash out a word of it. So I'm going to give you an example of how in the present moment of living beings, and I consider birds to be beings, are succeeding. Because I told you the story about my mockingbirds that had their nest set up right outside of my breakfast room. And they started feeding the little chicks that had hatched. And I know they were very, very tiny, because when they're super tiny, they bring the smallest little bits of food. And then as the chicks grow, the food, it gets larger in size and gets more varied. So mockingbirds do not like to have fussy eaters for babies, and they teach them to eat all kinds of things. So one day I'm here working on a video, and I hear these mockingbirds doing their alarm call. And I go flying out the back door, but there isn't anything there. There's not a crow. There's not a 4-footed cat around. And then I don't know. The nest wasn't messed up. So all I can conjecture is that the fledglings died, because the birds left. I did not see them for a good week and a half. And then magically they came back, but they knew better, and they put their nest in another location, maybe one that was a bit higher up and a little bit more secluded. And they had a wonderful, successful family. And you know that they were successful because as the fledglings get larger and larger, they are nonstop bringing food back and forth. One feeds them, the other one flies out, gets more food. The one with the food comes back, the one who finished feeding them goes and gets more food. So they took time off, they came back, and they fulfilled their destiny, which was to have another family. So what can I say for myself and for all of us? We need to stay in the present, do the best we can in the moment that we were in, and understand that we never can change the past, and stop putting energy in that negative backward direction. So I wish you a best day, and thank you so much.